What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on SportsCenter, they're going to be talking about the fight last night between Lopez and Lomachenko and how Lomachenko lost to Lopez. So let's see what they have to say about that.
Teofimo Lopez, they're going to be celebrating deep into the night here in Vegas. 4 belts at 23 years and 85 days old, the youngest fighter to become a 4-belt undisputed champion.
Wow, Lopez absolutely deserves it. He fought a great fight. He went in there, took care of business, did what he had to do, and now he's an undisputed champion. I was wrong. Lopez absolutely took care of business.
Add him to this list. We're going to see Terrence Bud Crawford on November 14th. Usyk is a phenom. You know about Hopkins and Taylor at middleweight, and now at 23 years old. And here's the other thing.
He's sitting up there with some pretty good company there.
Nobody's done it at lightweight. Nobody's ever done it at 135 pounds. And this is, and we brought this up earlier in the broadcast, guys. Listen, there are a lot of divisions in boxing now, but there are the pillar divisions of boxing. Lightweight, welterweight, middleweight, heavyweight. At 135 pounds, when you start talking about the names like Roberto Duran and Alexis Arguello and Chavez and Pernell Whitaker, he's on that list now.
Kid made history tonight, Tess. History tonight. 23 years old. He's the undisputed lightweight champion of the world. And you know,
congratulations again, Mr. Lopez. That's you definitely fought a great fight against Lomachenko.
He got Loma at the right time. I told you, timing was everything. Even timing in this fight. You see how every time Loma would do something, he would do something right back. You know, the uppercut was a very effective punch during the course of this fight. But early on, what Lomachenko did was he was too cautious. He gave the young man too much respect.
Let me stop there right there. Lomachenko definitely gave Lopez way too much respect. It was almost around the 5th, 6th, or 7th round that Lomachenko really started throwing his hands. I mean, it was kind of like, I was at the point, I was like, well, at what point is Lomachenko going to start fighting? I mean, he's giving him too many rounds. Before you know it, you're going to be at the halfway point, and, you're going to be down. You're going to have to dig yourself out of a hole. But, Lopez definitely, from the beginning, he was the aggressor. He had his foot on the gas and never took it off, and he just had an excellent fight. So let's continue.
Down the line, yes, he came on strong towards the back end of the fight, but I love the close, the last round, the 12th round, the championship round, how Lopez was able to deliver and come through and win that last round. I wasn't too happy about the scorecards. I thought they were not kind of wide. They were wide.
Yeah, they were wide, but it doesn't matter. In the final round between Lopez and Lomachenko, Lopez definitely gave back whatever Lomachenko wanted to throw out there, and he finished up strong. He finished up very strong, because I think, like the last round, I think it might have been tied up, I'm not too sure. That's what he's talking about. The scorecards were a little bit off. But definitely, Lopez took care of business. He beat Lomachenko. I was wrong. I thought Lomachenko would be able to get up on him with his excellent footwork, his athleticism, and his fast hands. But he just started too late. It was too little too late. And, it's just amazing. It's like, well, at what point is Lomachenko going to start fighting? And then, around the 6th or 7th round, he started coming up, but it just wasn't enough. Lopez had his confidence. He felt good. He was handling his own, and it wasn't enough. But congratulations to Lopez. Again, I was wrong. And now he's the lightweight undisputed champion. So let's continue.
Fight, but great performance by the young champion, undisputed champion now.
I'm just trying to, contextualize what just happened. Because it was a lot that happened. He called a shot. He called a shot two years ago. And he marched his way to this moment and to this fight, little by little. And not everybody believed. I knew he had the ability to do it, but I just didn't see him doing it, and I didn't see him doing it like that. But it's not about what the writers say, the analysts, the pundits. It's about what you feel and how you believe. His belief is probably his greatest asset, and he backs it up, Joe, with his actions.
A lot of people are going to talk about the wide scores. Here's what I'll say, and we've broadcast thousands of fights. Here's what I'll say. I think the right guy won.
Yes.
I know the scores are wide. I think the right guy won.
I definitely agree with that. Lopez definitely deserved that win, because he took care of business from the beginning to the end. Never took his foot off the gas. Never.
And let me give you the CompuBox numbers here. Teofimo Lopez threw 659 punches. Lomachenko threw 321. Teofimo Lopez landed 183. Lomachenko landed 141. Teofimo Lopez landed 148 power punches. Lomachenko landed 78. You can talk about the scorecards. To me, the right guy won the fight. That is the undisputed champion.
Exactly. Look at those numbers. I mean, Lomachenko waited way too long to start throwing his hands. That's why Lopez has darn near double the thrown punches. I mean, it just didn't make any sense. Lomachenko was way too cautious, and he waited too long to really get into the fight. And before you know it, it was too late, and he was trying to dig himself out of a hole, and he couldn't do it. He couldn't do it even towards the end. I think they were pretty much tied up in the end, but Lopez kept his foot on the gas and took care of Lomachenko, and now he's the undefeated or the undisputed and undefeated lightweight champion.
When you have speed, not only speed, power, timing, a ring IQ like Lopez, you can do anything in that ring. And he showed us tonight, even beat Vasyl Lomachenko. I got to give props to the dad. I have to give props to Lopez Sr. He's been telling us this for the longest time now. And, everything he said in the past came true. And he said that his son was going to beat Lomachenko tonight. And that came true.
Let me also take this narrative off the table right now before we start to read about it tomorrow morning.
Go ahead.
Yes, Lopez was the bigger man tonight, but we can't say that this isn't Loma's weight class.
Right.
He's campaigning at this weight class. When he won the belts, we praised him. We said, wow, third weight class. Look at this guy. He's amazing. This is also a fighter who won a world championship at 132 pounds, and he won a gold medal at 132 pounds. He's familiar with this weight class or in a similar...
Yes, there's no excuses for Lomachenko. He just got outboxed. He waited too long to throw his hands, and it is what it is. There's no excuses here. There's no, Lopez was bigger. There's none of that. He just straight up got outboxed and just got beat.
Range. We got to take that off the table and just let this be a win for Teofimo Lopez.
Mark Kriegel?
I can tell you right now, you are not going to see another 23-year-old four-belt champion. But let me tell you about what he did when he was 22, late last year. Started talking about he was having panic attacks. He went to therapy. At 22, Teofimo Lopez had to confront his demons. And then he confronted Vasyl Lomachenko. And guess what? He won.
That was a story that Mark detailed a year ago, but Teofimo Lopez and his father have overcome a lot of adversity in life, a lot of unique challenges in life. The political system of even being on Team USA. This is a Brooklyn-born guy. He went and ended up fighting in the Olympics for Honduras. He's the son of immigrants. The system was not built for Teofimo Lopez to do this at that stage. Boxing is not built for somebody at 23 to be 16-0 and king of the world. The way fighters are managed nowadays, these fights don't even happen like this. It happened. This is a paradigm shift for the sport. The sport is forever changed now. Fighters like this, willing to take fights like this without fans, not on pay-per-view. Things have changed.